Welcome to the Art Market podcast. Hi, I'm here with illustrator Tracey Meek. Hello, Tracey.
Hi.
And for the listeners, Tracey has been specially chosen by the Art Market team in our newcomer section. And out of all the entries, she was the one that we chose. And she's received a free stand and mentoring by our Art Market team. How did that feel, Tracey?
It felt ace. I got a real surprise when I read the email. It was really cool.
And for our listeners, can you just explain a little bit about what you do?
Well, I'm an illustrator, stroke artist, really, and I don't really do that much commercial work. It's mainly I kind of illustrate like the world around me.
Yeah.
I kind of like take my inspiration from people and like observe people's behaviours and then put it into my work. So I think that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it does. When did you first, realise that you had a talent for illustration and drawing?
Well, I've been drawing since I was like really, really tiny, and I always knew that I was going to do something with that. I kind of got a bit lost with like going to university and stuff because I came to Derby from Middlesbrough and just studied fashion. I don't really know why I did it. I think it was just a way to kind of get out of Middlesbrough. Not like there's anything wrong with Middlesbrough, but you know what it's like when you're in your hometown.
Yeah.
And then I sort of got a bit lost at uni and decided I didn't want to do that and sort of left. And then I didn't really do any work for like a good few years until I got pregnant with Millie, and then it just all came about, really. And then about 2 years ago, I started doing it as like sort of seriously.
Yeah.
So I realised that I could do something with it, like, other than just sitting there and drawing every now and again.
Now, you work in quite unusual places, don't you? Like, you go to your local cafe and sit there. Do you draw inspiration from people around you? For example, if I was sat at the other table completely unaware of what you was doing, I might end up in one of your illustrations.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the coffee shop that I go to is, like, opposite Primark, so I quite often sit there, like, in the mornings, and like, Derby's kind of full of strange-looking people, so I just sit there and draw them and, like, make my own little story about what they're kind of doing in their lives and stuff. So, yeah. I get all of my paints out as well. I don't hold back.
That's good. So you basically sprawl over the table, and they're quite used to you being there. Have you got any work on their cafe walls?
No, it's not. It's kind of a chain, so they don't really.
Okay.
That.
Oh, well, you could always ask. So, what would you say that you specialised in?
Illustration, but kind of like sort of quirky, zany sort of illustration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you kind of draw animals and things like that, don't you? So
yeah. I kind of make the people that I've been inspired by. I sort of turn them into little monsters and little creatures, and it's kind of like a bit of a children's book thing going on in my head.
Is that something that you'd like to do, a children's book?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I've got so many characters that I think I really need to sort of bring together and put into a book. But it's just going about it, so yeah. So
describe the typical day of Tracey Meek.
Well, I get up, take Millie to school, and then I sort of come back and check through my emails and stuff, and it kind of changes every day, really, depending on like how I'm feeling, like inspiration. But I think if I feel like I'm kind of a bit stuck, I will just go like to the cafe or go for a bike ride, and then like take my sketchbook with me and just see where it goes, really.
What's your favourite piece within your collection?
I'm really liking working with wire at the minute, and there is actually one here that's got lots of eyes coming off it.
Love it.
So stuff like that, really. A particular piece, it's just a bit of everything, really.
Yeah. So you're going more into sculptural as well?
Yeah.
Artwork. So that's quite nice. What advice would you give somebody starting up their creative business?
I would say, don't let the fact, if you haven't got like money, don't let it put you off, because there's so much help out there. Like, I got I got a bit of help from the Prince's Trust. Yeah, just like believe, really.
And not give up.
Yeah.
So what inspires you the most?
Probably Millie.
Oh, how old's Millie?
She's 8. She's very funny.
She got quite a quirky personality.
She is, yeah. I'll tell you one story about Millie. When she was in nursery, she made this crazy little thing out of, like, it was like a little chocolate, like a carton thing that you get in a chocolate box.
Yeah, yeah.
And she put loads of coloured matchsticks on it. Oh, that's lovely. What's that? And she went, it's to keep the bees out of my eyes.
She's definitely got your imagination, hasn't she?
Yeah, she was only about, I don't know, 2 or something.
Oh, I love children. They come out with some amazing things, don't they?
Yeah,
You're like, where did that come from? So what do you do on your day off?
Go for a bike ride or just go to the park.
Spend time with Millie.
Yeah. We started playing basketball.
That's good. And what do you love most about doing what you do?
That it's come from me, and it's not something that I've been told to do. It's all like my own.
Is it the ownership?
Yeah, it's the ownership of like the ideas. And
so where can we buy your work?
I've got some stuff on Etsy. www.etsy.shop/Tracey Meek.
And have you got any exciting news exhibitions coming up? Because I know that you're doing something in London, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got one coming up at a cafe in London in Herne Hill called the Cafe Provence. And that starts on the 4th of July. So yeah, and I've also doing Works with Festival this year as well.
Oh, that's good. So what are you going to be doing at the cafes? Have you got an exhibition of your illustrations up, or are you doing an installation? What?
It's just illustrations and frames, really. Yeah.
Yeah. And what about at the festival?
It's going to be kind of similar to what I'm doing at the Art Market, with just little cut-out things coming in there, like wire and stuff coming off the walls and stuff like that.
Tell us a little bit about what you're going to be doing at the Art Market as an insight.
Well, I've got some work for sale. I'm going to be putting up some wallpaper in the window, and on the wallpaper, I'm just gonna bring like some pots of paint and stuff, and I've been like cutting out little bits of like things that can create like creatures and stuff to hang on the wall.
Yeah. And
I'm going to be using wire, and I'm kind of going with the garden theme. Kind of like making it a sort of secret monstery kind of garden, and just sprawling it across the walls and across the paper, and it's going to be really quite spontaneous.
Brilliant.
So at the minute I'm just like cutting out loads and loads and loads of different like things to stick on there, but as I'm sticking it on, I'm going to kind of just let it flow from that, if you see what I mean.
Yeah, so anything could happen.
Yeah, anything could happen, really.
So when are you at the Art Market? What's the date?
5th of June.
Brilliant. Well, it's been fantastic speaking to you, Tracey. And
thank you.
I can't wait to see your wonderful work at the Art Market on the 5th of June. Yeah, as you say, anything can happen.
Yeah, anything.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
For more information on the Art Markets, go to www.artmarkets.co.uk.